Well, first of all, I want to thank Terry and thank Yale for inviting me here again. It's a pleasure to be back here, and as many of you know, I had the pleasure of serving in India for many years and got to know these distinguished gentlemen on both sides of me, and worked very hard on a lot of the issues that we're going to be discussing today. So again, I just want to praise this forum for all that has already been accomplished to promote clean energy solutions. I'd also really like to thank all the CEOs who are here today. As many of you know, we have some 30 different dialogues that are going on between the United States and India now, and we try as much as possible to have all of those informed in one way or another by the business community, so that your needs can really help guide our efforts. And so this, I think, is quite an important forum in that regard. I don't have to tell all of you that it's a remarkable time to be engaged in a discussion about clean energy. We've obviously seen enormous changes in the global energy landscape, and I think the nexus between energy and the environment is becoming more and more relevant. All of you know the United States has 4 key priorities as it relates to energy use, and obviously they dovetail very closely with our clean energy goals. They are, first, to maintain our commitment to renewable energy and put a premium on innovation and technological advance. Second, to harness the natural gas revolution here in the United States. Third, to continue to pursue the highest environmental standards in the spirit of the Clean Air Act and other legislation that NRDC and others have been working on for so many years. And fourth, to use existing energy more efficiently, to get more bang for our buck. There's no doubt that our private sectors have a really critical role to play in helping to advance these ambitious goals, and we've got to ensure that nothing stands in the way of taking the best ideas that are conceived from Hyderabad to Houston, from Madhya Pradesh to Massachusetts, and getting those ideas to the broadest possible market. All of you know the Obama administration has placed a huge emphasis on clean energy, but we've done so also in the context of our U.S.-India partnership, where it really wasn't much of a focus under George Bush, and President Obama really made it so, and I think there's been tremendous progress on the clean energy front. We're expanding our bilateral cooperation in clean energy through what's called the U.S.-India Partnership to Advance Clean Energy, or PACE, which has by itself managed to mobilize $1.7 billion to finance clean energy initiatives. We've also started a $125 million public-private joint research center that is being created, and it will be led by 95 government, research, and private organizations. President Obama is also taking a leadership role in all of these efforts. He recently called on our Congress to establish an energy security trust, which would fund groundbreaking research on cost-effective technologies like electric vehicles, biofuels, fuel cells, and domestically produced natural gas. And we're also talking to the government of India at all levels about all of these energy issues, from the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy to the Ministry of External Affairs and, of course, to the Prime Minister's office. And when we hold the U.S.-India Strategic Dialogue this summer, clean energy cooperation, of course, will be a very key part of that agenda. We have a lot to be optimistic about. The technology is much cheaper now than it has ever been. According to one report, photovoltaic module prices are now down 80% since 2008 and 20% just in the last year. And energy and climate issues are important not just for our relationship with India, but for our broader strategy in the region. And we believe that collaboration in this area really can drive broader cooperation and economic connectivity, both to Afghanistan and beyond, and also to Bangladesh and beyond. We have, through the U.S. Agency for International Development, a South Asia Regional Initiative for Energy Integration program that is doing a lot to try to facilitate cross-border energy trade expand access to clean energy, and build power sector capacity to integrate energy supplies across the entire region. And of course, we've been very strong advocates for the Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan-India gas pipeline, which would be one of the centerpieces of the regional integration effort that is now underway. So all of these are creating new opportunities to expand clean energy generation, and many of these were really not thought possible even a few years ago. And the key to all of this is really the innovators, like all of you are here in this room, and like Sam Petroda and like R.K. Pachauri. So I want to just conclude by what I said earlier, which is that we always want to be sure that what we're doing in government is informed by and really guided by the needs of the business communities in both India and the United States. So I really look forward to this dialogue later. Thank you very much.